Hey guys, Katie Nolan here. The Garbage Time Pod is coming your way in just a minute. But first, folks, are you hiring? Are you?
No.
Because I'm looking. Do you know where to post your job
what?
to find the best candidates for a job? Posting your job in one place is not enough to find quality candidates. We all know that. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can with ZipRecruiter.com. You can post your job to 100 plus job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with how many clicks?
3.
One.
What?
One single click.
Love it.
Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office, because that sucks. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by how many businesses?
1 million?
Over 1 million businesses.
Oh my gosh.
And right now, my listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free. Free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/KATIE. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Katie. One more time, try it for free, guys. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/Katie. The pod is also brought to you today by Blue Apron, which I've talked to you guys about a lot. Not all ingredients are created equal. Fresh, high-quality ingredients matter, so it's important to know where your food comes from. Blue Apron knows where your food comes from. All of my food comes from Blue Apron. In fact, I have right now in my fridge waiting for me to make it tonight if I'm not too tired, an artichoke quiche.
Wow.
Yep.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Gosh, Queen Katie over here.
Here's the thing. I look at the recipes when they arrive and I'm like, I can't cook that. And then 30 minutes later, I have cooked that.
It's amazing.
Even if I didn't, even if it wasn't food for me, it just the accomplishment of that.
Yeah.
Is the best. I'm then no longer hungry. I'm then filled with accomplishment.
That's great.
I just feel proud, and I don't even need food, and then I give it to someone less fortunate.
Wow.
Yep. Walk right outside of my house.
Blue
That's
Apron.
not. I
yes,
eat it.
we can.
Yeah, I eat it. But anyway, they have a freshness guarantee. Your food's always fresh. I've said this before. You don't waste any food because the portions are perfect.
It's awesome.
It's fantastic. I love it. You guys should try it. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free. Free with free shipping. Free shipping. Go to blueapron.com/garbage. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/garbage. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. Because I can't without it. Let's do a pod.
Let's do that.
Let's pod. Let's pod a verb.
Yeah.
Let us pod.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Garbage Time Podcast, guys. I'm your host, Katie Nolan. Today I'm joined by guess who? It's producer Matt.
What up?
We're wearing Garbage Time swag hats.
We sure are.
Because we're getting ready to go to the Super Bowl.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's
happening.
So we haven't really announced it. There was an ad for it on Fox, but I've only seen one. So for anybody who doesn't know, we are doing what we did last year for the Super Bowl. We're going for the whole week before. We're doing 5 live 1-hour shows. They'll be on from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern down in Houston. And we're not on Radio Row this time. We are in an actual TV. We're on like a TV set because Fox has the Super Bowl. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a whole big extravaganza. We have been planning for weeks.
Yeah.
We're actually not doing a show next week so that we can focus on getting things done for the Super Bowl. We are very excited. You should be as well. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. It's a huge challenge, but it's we like to rise to the occasion as a group, especially led by our fearless host. And
who's that now?
That would be you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, no matter who's playing there.
Well,
for me at least.
I have a preferred
outcome. Yeah.
But this happened last year too.
That's right.
And I remember, ironically enough, I got stuck in Houston last year for the AFC Championship because I was doing a shoot for something and there was a big snowstorm here. So I couldn't come back. So I was in Houston watching the Patriots lose. So let's hope that this week ain't that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good to reverse your Houston curse.
Yeah.
It's just not been a good place, I feel like, in your life.
It's not as cool to do the Super Bowl when your team's not in it.
That's true. I certainly know what that feels like.
Well, you're used to it.
Yeah. Whole lifetime.
Yeah.
A whole existence.
I feel like you're used to it.
I am.
Cool.
What else is going on?
I don't know. I feel like I had more things to say.
We're going to try to do a podcast in Houston.
Yep.
but no details yet.
Nope.
But
But we're gonna do one next week.
Yeah, we're gonna do it
Probably
next week.
break down the biggest Pro Bowl matchups.
Yeah, scout the dodgeball.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go where.
Who's gonna dodge which ball?
Can you imagine a life without football that's coming soon? Like what?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do Sundays? Just watch the young Pope on repeat all day?
How young is that Pope?
Pretty young, I
He's
feel
young.
like. Yeah,
But I just
little
want to
infant.
put a number on it.
Yeah, like 6.
Like what a
Months?
young Pope.
Yeah, he's a baby boy.
He's a little baby boy
Yep,
Pope.
we love him.
He's a good Pope. Is he?
I don't know. I haven't seen one frame of the show.
Oh, I did.
Is that a concern?
No, I think we should analyze it. We should break it down.
Okay, let's do that.
That's what I do with the
That'll fill up
Bachelor.
the pod. Yeah, I love it.
Bachelor, so whatever. Should we fade some picks, I guess?
I think we should fade some picks.
I think we should maybe fade a pick or two.
Let's do that.
Wonder
Literally two.
what games are we going to do this week?
I surveyed them all, and
Mm-hmm.
I've selected the greatest 2.
Okay.
Guys, there's 3 football games left, minus the
Ew.
dodgeball competition at the Pro Bowl. But such good matchups this weekend. It's the first time all 4 teams are on a 4+ game winning streak
Whoa.
in history. Atlanta, 6 of their last 7. Green Bay hasn't lost since November 20th. And Pitt, New England, since November 13th.
Wow.
It's over 2 months ago.
Well,
So, last week 3-1. You're 6-2 overall. Look at you. What is this?
I don't know.
What is this hot streak?
I don't know.
Can you
I don't want to talk about it.
just don't
I
even
just
think
want
about
to ignore it.
Just don't jinx it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm straight down the fairway, 4-4 overall, 2-2 both weeks. You're 2-0 in your lock of the week.
So we're not doing our jobs for the people.
Yeah, I guess. You're doing way too well. Why
Listen
don't
to
you
my
bring it down?
picks.
Let's go
Let's
back
do a new
around
segment
this
called "Listen to These Picks."
week. Take these picks as gospel.
Pick these picks. They're good picks.
Spend your money on Katie's picks.
Do what I say.
It's
Flame,
good.
flame, flame, flame.
It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, right. It's catchy. I'm tired. Let's pick our first game.
Let's do it. Our first game is the NFC Championship. The Packers at the Falcons. The Falcons are currently favored by 4.5. That game's at 3:00.
I'll be in Atlanta,
You will be in Atlanta.
but then I'll be flying back on Saturday.
What are you doing? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Walk that back.
On Friday, I go to Atlanta
Okay.
because I'm doing stuff for the Fox Super Bowl for like the pregame show
Awesome.
and I think the postgame show, and so I have a meeting. They're all in Atlanta because they're doing the
funny.
NFC Championship game. So I'm flying in Friday for meetings on Friday and Saturday. I'll be back here on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah, I
Pregame
guess-
and postgame
I guess
stuff.
so.
It's very cool.
Yeah, just flying to Atlanta for a meeting. That's what I do.
That's good. Say hi to Donald
Do
Glover.
people do that? Like, I'm just gonna hop on a plane for a 30-minute meeting and then come back.
Is that really what?
It could be.
It's crazy.
Hopefully
they, have
they
this
make
new
it
thing
2
called
hours.
phones that they could just call
Right?
you. And you
Hopefully they
could-
make it 2 hours just to be like, you flew all the way here for this.
Yeah.
Here's some paperwork or something. Like, make it like I had to come.
Yeah.
But I like Atlanta. That airport's pretty cool. There's lots of food.
Very cool airport.
Lots
If you
of
go to the
food.
Chick-Fil-A there and you say you've never been to Chick-Fil-A, they'll sing a song for you.
Whoa.
True story.
Whoa.
I did that at Thanksgiving.
What's
at
the
that airport.
song?
They sing, it's like, hey, it's Katie's first time at Chick-fil-A. I don't know the song. But
Wow.
They really do sing a song. Swear to
That's
God.
fucking weird.
Do it. I'm serious.
Is it just that Chick-fil-A?
I can't confirm if it's all Chick-fil-A's, but that Chick-fil-A for sure.
Maybe it was just the guy that was working that day.
No, it's like a thing. I
Trying to
looked on
land a record
Foursquare
deal.
and they
Oh.
yeah. Shout out.
Foursquare? Still a thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Still a thing.
As a woman on the internet, I actually thought about this the other day. How insane right now, if you were to introduce Foursquare, we'd all go, are you fucking kidding?
I know.
A thing that lets me tell people where I am?
All
No.
the time.
Why would I want anyone to know where I am?
It's weird.
It is weird. Anywho,
So Falcons Packers.
right.
Both teams obviously super hot. The line in this is kind of interesting. It moved to favor the Falcons even more. It's moved to
Why?
from 4 to 4.5.
Why?
Probably means the public's betting Atlanta, which seems strange. So Atlanta's probably the more complete team, right? Like they've got the running game. They have the top scoring offense in the league. They have some pass rushers that are pretty nice. It's the last game of the Georgia Dome. But like, what's happening with Aaron Rodgers? He's an alien, I think.
Yeah. And
So I'm a
also,
little bit confused on what to pick here.
also their defense is bad. Atlanta's defense is not good.
Yeah.
It's 27th in DVOA. Like, they're not good.
Wow.
And Rodgers is disgusting right now. This line makes no sense to me. This seems kind of pretty obvious.
I'm a little surprised
Like,
too.
I don't even know that I have much to say about it.
Wow, interesting. I think that, yeah, I would think that the goodwill behind Rodgers would knock it back a few points.
Yeah. Well, so Falcons fans are already mad at me. I'm just going to ride that high because I
Yeah.
said that they were going to lose. I said, if there's anything you know about the Falcons, it's that they're going to lose this game last week. I was wrong. I'll eat crow.
Yeah.
It's a bird. They're into that.
Yeah. They just support birds in general.
Falcons, bird. But I don't know. I just don't think. I think it's going to be. I'd bet the over on this game.
For sure. It's really
and-
high. It's like 60 something.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think it's
Still.
just going to be a mess.
Yeah.
The Falcons. Last time they played, the Falcons won, but that was in like October.
Yeah.
And it was
that's
on
a
a there was
1-point game.
and it was like a last second touchdown.
Yeah.
Or like there was like 30 seconds left on the clock. Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns in that game. Like it's
insane.
just going to be
Gorgeous ones too.
a shootout. Yeah, they were beautiful.
Yeah.
Very sexy touchdowns.
They were. I watched this video that NFL put out today of Aaron Rodgers' top 5 playoff throws.
Oof.
And it was insane, but like I could think of like 10 other throws that didn't even make the list. He had
Yeah.
those 2 60-yard passes last year or 2 years ago, 2015 in that Cardinals game. Do you remember that? Like 60-yard Hail Marys in the
Oh,
fourth
yeah.
quarter. It's like, oh yeah, he's awesome.
Insane.
But
And their offensive line is really good too.
yeah, it's
That's
really
like
solid.
I read an article by Bill Barnwell that was like now that if you look at the 4 teams left, they all have really good quarterbacks. Like Roethlisberger's maybe on the lower side of that, but
Right.
if
Which is crazy.
if all things are equal, they sort of balance each other out. So like, what does every other team have that is like their other strength?
Right.
And the Packers' offensive line is just
Yeah.
great.
It's kept them going considering Ty Montgomery's their running back,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
So are we both in line here that the Pack?
Oh, I was gonna
Feel
take
like
the Falcons.
Wow.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
What a misdirect.
Wait, is this true that whenever the Packers and Giants have played in the postseason, the winner has gone on to win the title?
Isn't
That's
that wild?
super weird.
That is really weird.
That's really weird.
Also crazy, the Falcons are 3-10 against the spread, and their last 13 as home favorites.
Whoa.
That is not
Is that
a
good?
promising stat.
Is
Not
that
at
bad?
all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Packers plus 4.5 because Atlanta's already mad at me, so I
Yeah,
don't really
might
care.
as well go all in. I feel like the Falcons are the better team, but how can you bet against Rodgers right now? I'm not sure.
But I would like the Falcons to win.
Yeah? Would you rather play them?
Yeah. I don't know why. It's just a feeling.
Well, probably because Aaron Rodgers is
Yep.
terrifying.
Yep.
That could be.
Yep.
Jordy Nelson limited in practice yesterday. We'll see what happens.
The first he's not going to play. If he's
Yeah.
playing, he's going to be a decoy, which
Yeah.
I guess would be helpful, but whatever. The first Super Bowl I ever watched was when we lost to the Packers, so I'm not really into that.
Oh my gosh. That's right. That was the Favre Bledsoe. Wow, that feels like a lifetime ago.
In Nolans.
New Orleans.
Nolans.
No, is that how you say it?
Nolans.
Is that the regional diction?
Yep.
The second game. Did you hear about this one?
No,
it's,
what is it?
The Steelers are going to New England to play your Pats, Katie.
My Pats.
They're
I
favored
own
by
it.
6. This game is at 6:40 on Sunday. Weird time.
That's also a weird line. What? 6:40 and 3:05? What? We're consistent
know.
all year long, and then they're like, you know what? Let's change it up.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, to clarify it, this the AFC Championship is actually a Thursday night football game. I'm
Is
just
it?
kidding. No.
I was like, wait, what?
That would be fitting though.
6:40?
6. I don't know.
I'm gonna forget that.
Like,
I'm gonna
why?
turn the TV on at 7 and be like, shit.
Right. I don't know. I have no answer for that.
6:40?
I feel like though every year on this championship Sunday, I'm like, wait, these are awesome times for games. Because the 3:40 is like, and then it goes right into that.
Well, why don't they just
Or
do?
3:20
I have so many
I
notes.
already forgot.
Roger, call me.
3:05.
I have so many notes.
So many.
Anyway,
Tom Brady versus the Steelers, Katie, 9-2
Mm.
with a 26-3 touchdown to interception ratio. Seems good. All of those losses and interceptions were on the road, by the way. But Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, scorching lately. Speaking of Antonio Brown, he kind of had a week. We kind of talked about it on the show, but I was wondering
Barely.
what your take on it was.
Here's the problem with sports media. We have now reached like the 4th level of takes. Now you've got to have a take on whether he should have done it, whether he should have apologized, whether Julian Edelman should have said what he said about what Antonio Brown said, and if he should also apologize for what he said about the. There's just
Too much.
Too much. Original take was that like don't live stream in the locker room.
Yeah.
Mainly because locker room speeches are the things that like we as fans romanticize because of movies and stuff. Like, oh man, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in the Steelers locker room, but you don't get to do that because you aren't on the Steelers. It's just how it works. And like to see Antonio Brown live stream, also not paying any attention to what his coach is saying, kind of ruined this image that we have of like, oh, the coach gives the speech, the players sit around, are looking at him, or listening. Antonio Brown wasn't paying attention at all. That was the only thing that made me like, well, this is stupid. I don't care that he live streamed from the locker room. It's just like, Tomlin's giving a speech, and you're not even listening.
I know.
It kind of makes you think like, oh, maybe locker room speeches aren't real things. We just made them up in movies.
It was really weird. Like, think about that in like a garbage time production meeting.
Yeah.
If you were like, listen, guys, like these Super Bowl shows are going to be crazy. Like, everybody's got to step up. And someone was in the back like, look, Katie's talking. Like, that would be so weird.
It would be weird.
Yeah.
Also because there's like 1/90th the amount of people in the locker room as there are in our meeting. I'd be like,
what
hey,
are all
I'm
these dudes doing here?
looking right at you. Why are you live streaming this? And you're like, no, man, this is so cool. So yeah, I think it was stupid, but do I think he needed to like come out and formally apologize? The best, we talk about ESPN alerts a lot, but I got one the other day that was like, Antonio Brown apologizes for Facebook live streaming on Twitter. And it's like, what? Inception.
Yeah.
Social mediaception. He uses a tweet, which is probably a pic of like an Instagram post
exactly.
to apologize for that
Right.
Facebook
Like a
live stream.
note.
Meanwhile, Bill Belichick's like, what's happening? What
I
are
know.
these platforms?
Are you still liking that joke that he doesn't know what
No,
anything is?
I'm over it.
Yeah.
It's only because he's done it a
Likewise.
bajillion times. It's
Yeah.
like we get it, and every time everyone's like, "Oh my God, Bill Belichick's so funny." Snap face. I'm like, he said that last year. Remember?
Yeah. He's said it for
He's
like
that guy that
15
just hits
straight
the
years.
same punchlines
Yeah.
every time. Hey guys, hear about that snap face? Yeah, Uncle Bill, we get it.
Yeah, cool.
Cool,
Awesome.
Bill. Yep.
Good bit.
Yep, we get it. Oh, are we gonna call it face chat? Oh, so funny. You're taking parts of other social media and you're smushing them to get. We get it.
Such a likable guy.
All right, so the game.
One of my favorite, speaking of Belichick quotes, he was asked how much home field advantage helps, and he says, I don't know, go ask Dallas and Kansas City.
Ooh.
Which is both, like, right on, but also, like, what a dick.
Yeah. Yikes.
He is the worst.
But while we're talking about weird quotes, Ben Roethlisberger said of us, the Patriots, that they are the dragon. We are trying to slay them. Okay.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
What?
It's very current.
Yeah, he speaks like the people.
Yeah,
Snap
he
face.
does.
Twit book. They are the dragon.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
makes
I
me
don't know
think of
about
Cisco,
that.
which I'm into.
Oh, my gosh.
Enter the
Maybe
dragon.
that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Now they're all going to have
No,
silver
like,
dyed
you know
hair.
what he's trying to do. He called
Good
us. He
Cisco
called.
joke.
I keep saying us, and it's gonna annoy people. He called the Patriots the gold standard. You know what he's doing.
Right.
It's like if you say mean things, it's like locker room motivation. If you say they're great, it's like, oh, okay,
Right.
cool.
Yeah. It kind of
It doesn't-
declaws a
Yeah,
little bit.
declaws the dragon.
Yeah.
That's
What
Cisco's
song was
third
that? Yeah.
album.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I have that on vinyl.
What?
Huh? What? This is great. So we were talking about the line a little bit. This was the wildest stat I found. The Patriots have only been favored by less than 6, 5 times since 2011 with Tom
Hold on,
Brady at
that's
home.
so many numbers. Say it
So
again.
since 6 years ago,
Yeah,
when Tom Brady is at home,
yeah.
they have been favored by less than 6, 5 times.
Whoa.
That is insane.
I still half understand what's happening, but it
They
sounds
are always favored by
crazy.
a lot. Yeah.
Every time you do the numbers thing, my brain's like,
Yeah, I know. It's a lot. That's a lot.
eh. 6,
Short
5,
version. Always
2011.
favored. Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I think the Patriots are a good team. Tom Brady threw 2 interceptions last week.
He did. So some people said that he didn't have necessarily a great game last week. A little bit worrisome. Cold weather, older quarterback.
It's funny
Worried?
because there are people who, when they talk about football, read the box scores or like watch highlights. And this game was a perfect example of if you didn't watch the game, you had no idea how close it felt. Like looking at the box scores, like it's the Patriots were winning the whole time.
Yep.
But watching it was like, oh shit. Like as a Patriots fan, I was not happy.
Yeah.
For like the first half of that game.
Yeah, I mean,
was
it was
too
close. It felt close, and like, as a nonpartisan observer, it felt like it was just going to go away after a little while. But I felt like I could definitely see why it would have been a little bit nerve wracking.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, and that team's not very good.
The Texans?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're
Hot take
bad.
alert.
Yeah.
Not very good.
Well, and then Brock did the one time he doesn't do his handoff. They ran a play and then they scored.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. The one time he doesn't do it, they score a touchdown. And somebody on Twitter was like, that's why he does that arm thing, because so they can run plays like that. I'm like, oh yeah, the whole season was to build up to that one touchdown, and now, cool, we did that play. So what else we got?
I didn't know Brock's mom had Twitter and was reading your
She's
ad
a
replies.
very, very angry woman.
Yeah.
I have a
must be
Tom Brady
very
story,
tall.
but I think I gotta still holster it.
Oh.
I'm debating.
What a tease.
I'm debating. When he threw those picks, I was like, shit, I think I know why, but I think we should holster it.
We're hanging on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, I'm gonna holster it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll tell it at the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
You ever have like such a good story that you need to make sure you tell it at the right time?
No.
Oh.
I've never had that. If even the mildest thing happens to me, I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
Mom,
I'm
listen.
the same way, and I always have one of these in my face. I always have a microphone, so like normally I just tell everything. This was one of those stories where it's like, this one deserves something special,
Oh,
but I don't know what it's gonna be yet.
like some background music and
Yeah, some
maybe a
candles.
live audience.
It's an interesting one. If the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl, maybe I'll tell it.
Oh my gosh. Am I rooting for the Patriots now?
I think you are.
Nope. Should we pick this thing?
Yes.
Who are you gonna pick, Katie?
I'm gonna take the Patriots -6.
Yeah, I mean, just to be different, I'll take the fucking Steelers, but
You taking the points or what?
I'm taking the points. It's a lot. Steelers, in my opinion, have 3 of the best 4 players in this game. Chris Boswell, just kidding. No, Le'Veon Bell is amazing. It certainly wouldn't surprise me to see the Pats run this one up, but I don't think they've had this tough of a challenge in a while, and I think it'll be close.
I think our run defense is gonna step up. It's pretty strong.
It's a reason we'll take.
My lock of the week, I'm gonna take Green Bay +4.5.
Yeah,
Lock of the whack.
I like it.
Lock
Not
of
the
the
Pats.
whack.
Not
No,
locking up the Pats.
No, fuck no. God no. God Christ. Oh,
I feel like we might need that as the audio drop for the lock of the week moving forward.
what?
What you just did.
What did I do?
Lock of the whack.
Yeah.
I can't
that's
even
good.
do it.
No, that was awesome.
That was just
Lock of the whack.
flying off the handle.
gotta get really into it.
I wasn't prepared. That was really good.
I never am. When you read the Patriots line, I went, "Oh wow, it's -6." That sums up my podcast prep.
Well, you knew who you were picking regardless.
Should we do a junk mail question?
Let's do a junk mail.
Who's getting roasted?
How fitting. Someone named Days Brady Pats.
Huh?
Wonder who they're rooting for. More Patriots fans, just what the world needs. Thanks for the question, Jill Robinson.
Don't go easy on her because she's a woman. Go at her.
I'm gonna go at her.
Yeah.
Just give it time.
Okay.
I'm gonna read her stupid question. She asks, "What wacky introduction would you give to The Bachelor?" Now I assume this means like, "Hey, I'm getting out of the limo. This is the introduction I'm gonna give you," because that question was worded confusing as fuck.
Take that, Jill.
Yeah, that's right.
Jill. Why don't you
Come
go
at
find
me, Jill.
Jack and get up on a hill?
Yeah.
Fran. We're tired.
Yeah.
Okay, what wacky introduction would I give in The Bachelor? I think I might have said this before, but I'd be pretty boring. I think that I would, I don't want to do that first meeting awkward thing.
Yeah.
I'm not into eating hot dogs out of fake books, so I would probably get out of the car, say like, "Hey, I'm Katie. This is what I look like," because that's
Yeah.
all that really is anyway. I am
Be like,
gonna.
wow, cool dress.
Yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
really like that. Is that red? That's really nice.
That was a pretty good nick.
He's so mashed potatoes to me. He's just
potato with a beard.
Unsalted mashed potatoes. He's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'd say, hi, I'm Katie. I know you got a bunch of stuff to do. This probably sucks for you. I'm going to be quick. Like, I'll leave now. You can check out my butt on the way into the house. And then when you're done or you need a break, I'll be in there with a beer waiting for you. So just, like, find me and I'll save you.
Yeah.
Done. Peace.
That's good.
Enjoy the view. And I'd walk away.
I feel like that would probably land.
I don't know. I just don't want to do the whole, like, so I am an aspiring dolphin trainer. And he's not going to remember. He's about to meet, like, 90 other ones.
Yeah.
And I know I'm realistic with myself. I know I'm not the cutest one. So I'm, like, just going to not do anything. Just going to not do anything. Like, hi, I actually don't want to be here. So I'm going to go grab a drink and then see you later.
Yeah.
I think the best one of the sneaky best outcomes for The Bachelor is get eliminated night one.
Yeah.
Because then, like, whenever girls get upset, it's like, you have an excuse. He just didn't get to know you.
Yeah.
That's much better than making it a couple weeks. He gets to know you and he's like, don't like you.
Yeah.
That's much worse. I would much rather get eliminated on the first night. And then I can be like, oh, yeah, whatever. He just we didn't talk at all because he was busy having sex with Corinne because it's night one.
I feel like this is a little bit of the Dominique narrative coming to life.
Yeah.
She just went down in a blaze of glory this week. And it's like, no, he just didn't get to hang out with you.
Yep.
Like, calm down.
Calm down about it.
Yeah.
Interesting week this week.
Interesting week. I just want to give an honorable mention, junk mail, to @JBiddies, who asked, was Josephine's hot dog book a sandwich? That's just knowing your audience.
Well,
and
there
not
goes
even
that
roast.
meme. That's dead now.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best. It's not going to top that.
Big shout to @JBiddies for both his Twitter handle and the amazingly funny
What
question.
about Bay Jitties?
Bay Jitties? Yeah. That's someone's nickname for someone in
for sure.
college somewhere. But I cut off a Bachelor discussion that we needed to have. Corinne this week, a lot of talk about her nanny. Someone started a GoFundMe for the nanny.
Who gets paid, I assume.
Maybe. Corinne posted an Instagram confirming that she is paid and is not a slave.
Wait, really?
I swear.
What?
Yeah, because someone started this GoFundMe. It's only raised $130, but the goal is to help
a lot of cucumbers.
Raquel get a new job.
Is that what she likes? Cucumber? What is
Yeah,
it?
she likes cucumbers. Yeah. She's wild, man.
She is. I tweeted this, but I mean it. Like, you just call her your assistant.
Yeah,
It's
right.
immediately less weird.
Yeah. Or, like, just don't talk about it. There's
Just call her your assistant.
That would work, too.
She's your live-in assistant.
Right.
Nanny is really strange.
Yeah.
You're weird, Corinne.
She's one of the best Bachelor characters I can remember.
She's real sleepy.
She is very sleepy. I think she drinks quite a bit. They do a good job of, like, just alluding to the drinking without, like, hey, she's asleep through the rose ceremony.
It's also impossible to hide her slur when she gets...
Yeah.
And I just wanted her to know if she's a problem, something of a problem. Because that's how Corinne is. And you're like, okay, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
But at no point did I see you drink anything.
She slept during an interview.
I know. She's like, I'm going to crawl over there and take a nap. Are you now?
What's
Why?
happening?
Why would you do that?
Can you do that?
And she was really freaked out about having to dance for the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, planned dancing, not her wheelhouse.
Dancing. That's getting defunded by the government.
Yeah, planned dancing.
Planned dancing.
That's it's a big loss for culture.
I don't understand her as a human.
You know what's getting funded by the government is cheese pasta. Did you hear about that?
Cheese pasta.
Cheese pasta.
Someone tweeted, that's 100% Easy Mac. Like, I am 100% sure she's talking about Easy Mac, and I will not accept any other.
Absolutely.
Cheesy pasta? Is that what you called it?
Yeah, cheese pasta.
Cheese pasta.
Yeah.
Because cheese is an adjective.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh, Corinne. And yet she keeps getting
a
rose.
Yeah, we were talking about this at your desk earlier when Vanessa was like, hey, stop, like, hooking up with Corinne if you're serious about relationships.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that Nick's response off camera was like, well, she's, like, hot, wants to, like, hook up.
No, what am I supposed to do? And she gets on top of me. It's like, oh, am I going to say, please don't get on top of me? No, I'm going to put my hand on her butt in the bouncy castle.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like a bucket list thing, you know? Like, for me, it's like, I really want to do that.
there's
Shave my beard.
a moat around the bouncy castle, and so I figured it would keep everybody from being able to see what we were doing. It's a castle, you know, it's a fortress of solitude.
It's like, why am I even the Bachelor? Like, no one even likes me. But my beard's rad.
I'm like a runner-up twice, but like I'm like feeling really confident about it.
Corinne seems like my future wife.
He tweeted like, you guys are something like, who's to say there isn't a benefit to having a nanny or something like that. I'm like, what are you doing tweeting?
Yeah.
Get out of my face with this shit.
Marry someone for their nanny.
Yeah,
That's right.
You're the
that
most
seems
boring piece of paper I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, he is. He's a bowl of oatmeal.
He's the fucking worst. What was the name of the one that you were just talking about? I like her.
Vanessa.
I
Yeah.
think
Vanessa
she's
and
gonna
Rachel
win.
are like A+.
Yeah, well,
Too good for him.
Rachel is go home.
She's a
Please.
lawyer. Be a lawyer.
She's gonna be the next.
We need those.
She's gonna be the next Bachelorette.
That could be.
I think, because there's
So
no
you won't pick
reason
her.
that should still be putting up with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. That would be good. I would watch that.
Yeah, me too. She's fucking great. Is that it for the podcast?
I think that's it.
I'm gonna
Only
take
2
I'm
games.
gonna take a nap like
Okay.
Corinne.
Sounds good.
Just gonna do it right now.
Yeah,
We'll do
right.
the end of them.
I'm just going to crawl into the microphone and...
That's it for the Garbage Time Podcast, you guys. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. You can rate us and leave a comment, but only if it's 5 stars, only if the comment is nice, because we're gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
I don't
Come
know.
on. What do you have to do? To,
Yeah.
Like, give us a nice rating.
Yeah. Well, you
Don't
got
trash
really,
us.
you really worked up.
Yeah. Come on.
I need this, guys.
Come on.
I need this. You can listen on SoundCloud, Art19. You can watch the video on youtube.com/KNolanReally. You can listen wherever it is you like to listen to your podcasts. Like your bathroom fan. And this is real. Somebody sent me a picture on Twitter of their
Stop.
bathroom ventilation fan that has, it was an ad for one, that has Wi-Fi and music comes out of it.
What?
Yeah.
Is this real?
Yeah, you know when you take a shower and you turn the fan on because you don't want to fog up the mirror? This one also streams music out of it.
Wow.
And the Garbage Time Podcast.
You fuck with me every week on
Yeah,
these?
no,
This
this one's
sounds
real.
like it might be real.
They're all real. I'm
The
actually
kitchen.
never
all that
fucking
stuff,
with
yeah.
you.
That's
So-
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You can listen to the Garbage Time Podcast while you shower.
Yeah.
So once a week if you're me. Thanks to producer Matt for
Thank
being here.
you.
And thanks to you guys for listening. Bye. Love you. Mean it.